What was Lonzo's favorite club to go to? If you could just pick one, you know what I'm saying? Which one has just the best ultimate memories in your brain?
I didn't party that late. I went to Pasadena. Pasadena girls, they ain't got that much to choose from. They a lot more friendly. Moose McGillicuddy's was my spot on the corner.
Yeah.
They go on the corner of Orange and Orange Grove or something like that, man. Oh man, I'm walking that summer again, especially records on the radio. Oh shit. I didn't make out the parking lot most of the time. It was a good days, that.
Nice, man. Nice. Well, shout out to everybody out there. Hope you have a very safe and fun new year and bring in 2025 right, man. I can't believe I'm saying 2025, but we're in 2025, and I just want to thank you all for sticking with us again for another year. Lonzo, we started this. We're going into our 6th, 7th year, man. Doing this.
Man, it don't seem like it, but when I look at all the shows we've done, all the things we've covered, it's amazing, man. It's just amazing, dude. It has been about 6, maybe 7 years, dude.
Yeah. 2018, brother. 2018, man. Late 2018 is when we officially started. So I just want to thank everybody once again, the chat fam and the love that we get and the audience. You guys are awesome, man. Just keep showing that support, and we're gonna keep giving you guys great content. But let's talk a little bit, Lonzo. I want to kind of do a show about you tonight. You know, every once in a while we do this, we just talk straight up about Lonzo, and it's things we've covered, but once again, we've been doing the show for dang 6-7 years now. So you know, there's things that we haven't covered in a few years. So I went back to some old videos, and there's a few things I would love to discuss with you, man. Let's do this first. All right. Let's talk about the importance of MTV and the early years of music videos. You were around, you were hot in the game, you were ready to go, young cat. When this thing called MTV came out, how important was that to music, period?
At first, we didn't really understand the impact because I wasn't in the music business as of yet, okay? And when you saw the videos that were being played on MTV, and you started getting into the cost of making videos, because videos were expensive as shit back in the day, dude. They were 25 to 50 grand easy. I mean, Mike changed the game with the Thriller video, and it made it like $500,000. But so it wasn't, and everything was on film. And if you didn't know nobody with a film camera, had some film, you couldn't even afford to mess up back then, because every time you messed up, it cost you money. So we were impressed with the concept, but in the beginning, wasn't a lot of black acts being played on MTV. It started off being mostly rock and roll acts, and you know, I was talking about how many different times the music industry has been prejudiced towards black folks, and then turn back around, and then all of a sudden, oh, thank you. You're the greatest thing in the world. I just think that's a serious injustice that they come in so small-minded and so segregated. Then they turn back around, and all of a sudden, whatever we do becomes the biggest thing ever. Whether it was Prince, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, whatever, all that stuff had a major impact. Even when Will won his first Grammy, they wouldn't even show it on television. You know, hip hop. Oh no, hip hop is no big deal. Now they love hip hop. But here's the crazy part about the whole situation, Doc. When the videos were expensive and we couldn't afford to get them, you had MTV. Now to make a video is no big deal at all. You can make a video for a few $100. If you have skills, probably even less. But you can't. Nobody plays videos anymore. There's no video shows. Have you noticed that? Do you know why there's no video shows?
Why is that?
Because they never came up with a pay scale that could satisfy both sides of the spectrum. Music, see, when music get played on the radio, it's a set fee. You pay the producer, you pay the artist, blah blah blah. When the video is played, you got a producer, you got directors, you got the artist. Does he get double paid? And they never could come to the table to come and figure out how we're gonna pay these people. And when that happened, it just made video. Then they started making videos actually for promotional only. Then they started making television shows using videos and selling commercials. Who gets that money? We just gonna sell out. We're gonna give you our product that we made for free to possibly promote our product while y'all make money. Nah, it ain't gonna work. So you don't see too many video shows, and even MTV. I'm sorry, YouTube. YouTube has changed the game a little bit, but still, most of that stuff is controlled by YouTube. If you play it on YouTube, you can't play it no place else.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get a copyright infringement. Okay, so it was a great concept while it lasted. Even the other program, the pay-per-view situation. What was it called? Come on, help.
Close caption.
No, video.
Jukebox. Yeah.
That was something that started off being a great idea, but they abused it. They abused it and turned it into a payola situation. So eventually it got sued out of business, and it just, and the game has been on a decline ever since then, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was definitely a different time. What was I love watching old 80s videos, especially from around that time. I feel like they were trying to outdo each other. And some of those videos, even though they were made in the 80s, they were amazing. But what was the video that you remember sticking out that was like everybody was talking about? Man, if I could pick one, it would be Thriller, Michael Jackson. That's what I just remember everybody talking about that. But is there a video specifically that you remember that everybody was talking about?
I'm gonna jump in the trunk with that one too, man.
Thriller.
Jump in the car with you. Thriller was Thriller was like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, the extended version. Yep.
Yeah. When Thriller came out, everything else it just seemed like a little something. It didn't seem the same. Michael put a stamp on the video game that nobody else could do. You like the Janet Jackson videos with her doing her thing when she was in control. I liked some of the guy stuff, but everybody was dancing. Michael and Michael Landis changed the video game, turned it into short films, and that was just, man, that was hard to beat, dude.
Yeah, that was the one. I'm sorry. That was definitely the one, man. That was definitely the one I remember. Did you you guys never made any videos for for any of your songs, correct?
I made one video. And it wasn't for a song anybody would even know about. It was the remake of, well, not the second version of Turn Off the Lights. It was called The Lights Are Off. And we had a little $10,000 budget. Got the whole thing in my house. And I found a copy of it not long ago. And maybe about 15 seconds of the very beginning is missing. But everybody in the video was all new members. The only person you're gonna probably recognize is me. Mona wasn't in the video, neither was Michel'le or anybody from the Wrecking Crew. It was just me and my boy Willie Z. And